Welcome to the deep dive. This week we're doing something a little different.
Yeah.
Instead of the usual headlines, we've got this personal This Week in Review. It's from someone called Ang, dated May 4th, 2025.
Okay, interesting. Like a personal journal entry.
Sort of, yeah. But it's this really focused look at 1 week and just how much ground Ang covered in terms of self-improvement and exploration.
Ah, I see. So not a big study, but maybe more relatable.
Exactly. Think of it as, a quick way for you, the listener, to grab some diverse insights, maybe even spark an aha moment just from one person's detailed week.
And there's a lot packed in there, I bet.
Oh, yeah. Ang focused on health, meditation, cooking, decluttering, reading, coding, writing, even fish keeping, gardening, and photography.
Wow, okay. That's quite a range. So the idea is to pull out the interesting bits, the potential takeaways for us.
That's the mission, to distill the most useful nuggets from Ang's week. Ready to jump in?
Let's do it. Where do we start? Health?
Yep, health first. So sleep tracking. Ang averaged 7.43 hours a night.
That's pretty good. Above the typical recommendation, mostly.
Right. And the quality was noted as positive. But what's cool is Ang was actually wondering why. Like speculating if switching breakfast from oat to muesli or maybe adjusting the mattress made a difference.
That's interesting. That level of self-observation, it's like a mini experiment.
Totally. Makes you think about your own sleep, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What little things might be affecting it.
Absolutely. Those small variables. Sometimes they're the key. You dismiss them, but maybe you shouldn't.
Okay, then walking. Ang aimed for 5,600 steps daily.
And how did that go?
Actually averaged over 6,000. 6,098 to be precise. Recorded over 42,000 steps for the week.
Nice. Consistent effort there.
Yeah, but here's the really interesting part. The goal setting. Ang looked at 18 weeks of data. The average was like 6,057 steps.
Okay.
So instead of jumping way up, the plan was to just increase the target slightly, like maybe aiming for that 6,000 consistently first, based on the actual average achieved.
Yeah.
Tiny increments.
Ah, that's smart. Very sustainable. It ties into that whole habit formation thing, gradual progress.
Right. Avoids that feeling of overwhelm. Small steps, literally.
It's a great lesson. Much better than, say, suddenly deciding to walk 10,000 steps tomorrow if you're not used to it. That rarely sticks.
So true. Then there's diet. Ang was doing 168 intermittent fasting.
The 16-hour fast, 8-hour eating window. Pretty common approach.
Yep. And dinner shifted a bit earlier. Also a focus on a 2.1.1 plate ratio, plants, protein, carbs.
More veggies, basically.
Yeah, Ang mentioned getting more vegetables in, partly because they restocked groceries and ate out less.
Makes sense. Environment influences choices, right? Stocked fridge equals healthier options, maybe?
And weight. Pretty stable, dropped slightly, but Ang figured it was probably just water weight.
Yeah, small fluctuations are normal. It sounds like a very mindful approach to eating, connecting fasting with food quality.
Definitely. And workouts weren't hardcore, but consistent. Like 6 or 7 minute routines plus light walks, chores, gardening, integrating movement into the day.
That's key too. It doesn't have to be marathon training, just weaving activity into daily life.
Okay, let's switch to meditation.
All right. How was that practice looking?
Pretty consistent. Regular short-sitting meditation sessions, following some kind of 3-step progression.
Consistency over duration often works well.
And also walking meditation. Just 1 to 5 minutes, incorporated during other activities.
Oh, interesting, like while out for a walk or even doing chores.
Exactly, even raking leaves. Just short bursts of mindfulness.
That's a great way to integrate it, making it part of the routine.
And here's a subtle observation Ang made. Feeling rather stoic that week.
Stoic.
Yeah, and Ang wondered if it was linked to getting more sleep, maybe combined with the rainy weather they mentioned.
That connection between physical state, environment, and mood. It's very real. Mindfulness helps you notice those links, doesn't it?
It really does. Okay, practical stuff. Cooking.
Getting busy in the kitchen?
Seems like it. Starting to cook more, focusing on getting vegetables prepped quickly. Tofu, eggs, noodles were mentioned.
Quick and easy meals. Important for consistency.
And an intention to learn more egg recipes, moving beyond just hard-boiled.
Expanding the repertoire. Good goal. Skill development.
Then decluttering, also very practical.
How was that tackled? Big purge.
No, more that incremental thing again, just clearing 1 item a day, mostly from the kitchen area.
1 item a day. I like that. Very minimalist, very manageable.
Yeah. Though Ang also mentioned still needing to sort paperwork, get replacement curtains, and deal with a neglected drawer.
Ah, relatable imperfection. You can't fix everything at once. Still progress, though.
Exactly. Keeps it real. Now, reading.
What was on the reading list?
Well, there was a specific book mentioned something about managing blood pressure, blood sugar, cholesterol, like a health guide.
Okay, practical health info.
But Ang noted nothing on this yet. So it's on the list, but not started.
Fair enough. We all have those to-read piles.
But Ang was doing daily browsing, just 5 or 10 minutes skimming various books, mainly fiction.
Ah, okay. So not deep reading, more like dipping a toe in.
Yeah.
Low pressure.
Seems like it. Just keeping that connection with books alive without it feeling like a chore.
I like that balance. Targeted learning plan, but also just casual enjoyment.
Let's shift to coding. Ang seems pretty active here.
Oh, yeah. What were they working on?
Daily contributions to open source projects. Small stuff, apparently documentation fixes, CI tweaks, tests.
That's the lifeblood of open source, those small, consistent contributions.
Across lots of languages, too.
Yeah.
Go, Python, Elixir, Erlang, Rust, even fixing typos in different projects.
Oh, okay. Broad engagement. And those typo fixes, they might seem trivial, but they matter for clarity.
And a personal project migration was started, moving a Python project from Poetry to UV.
Ah, UV. The newer, faster package manager. That's a smart move, potentially.
Yeah, Ang noted it would take time, but the benefit is supposed to be much faster dependency management, less waiting around.
Definitely a practical benefit. Shows a willingness to explore and adopt new tools, even if it takes effort up front.
For sure. Okay, writing next.
Blog posts, maybe?
Yep. Aiming for 2 posts a day, plus rereading old ones.
2 a day. That's ambitious.
It is. But here's a fascinating bit. Ang mentioned an AI chatbot they interact with is starting to adopt Ang's own, slightly conversational writing style.
Whoa, really? The AI is mimicking Ang's style. That's interesting.
It shows how these tools learn. Also, Ang wants to write more about a long pending Elixir topic.
So ongoing creative and technical writing goals there too, sharing knowledge.
Seems like it. Now for the hobbies. Quickly, fish keeping.
Okay. What's happening with the fish?
Well, how about the setup? Cleaned up a yellow-blue rack, thinking
Yeah.
about using it for gardening and storage.
Multi-purpose. Efficient.
And looked into guppies for the outdoor ponds, which are just plastic containers, apparently.
Adding fish.
Wanted to, but budget was a constraint. Too expensive.
Ah, the eternal hobbyist problem. Relatable.
Totally. Then gardening. Lots going on there.
Seed starting.
Yep. Continuing to start various plants from seeds and cuttings. Mentioned portulaca seeds specifically.
Active propagation. Hands-on stuff.
And setting up new workspaces on the balcony. 4 different ones. Clearing out old plants, getting ready for painting, and building that rack we mentioned.
Sounds like a proper reorganization. Investing time and effort into the hobby space.
Definitely. And finally, photography.
Any new gear?
Well, Ang was looking. Explored options for a mobile macro lens.
For close-ups? Yeah.
Exactly. And actually found a point-and-shoot digital camera that would work.
But
Again, the price was too high. Prohibitive.
and another budget reality check. Happens all the time with tech and hobbies.
So true.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the whirlwind tour of Ang's week.
Wow. That really was a lot packed into 1 week. The range is impressive.
It is, isn't it? From the micro-level stuff like tracking sleep and steps with such detail.
To the broader engagement with coding communities, writing, hobbies. It's quite a snapshot.
And what stands out, I think, is that very methodical approach in places, the incremental goals for walking.
Right. And the 1 item a day decluttering, small, consistent actions.
Plus, that mindful observation, connecting sleep to mood, noticing the AI's writing style.
And the commitment to learning, whether it's new egg recipes, coding tools, or just skimming books.
It's a really interesting look at intentional living, you could say.
Absolutely. Even the practical constraints like the budget for guppies or the camera make it feel very grounded and real.
So thinking about all that, for you listening, what part of Ang's week kind of jumped out at you?
Yeah, what sparked your curiosity the most?
And maybe, is there one small experiment, like Ang tracking sleep factors or one observation technique that you might think about trying out in your own week?
It's fascinating how diving deep into just one person's regular week can offer so many little points of reflection for ourselves, isn't it?
It really is a unique way to think about personal growth, just by looking closely at a week well documented.